Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Malcolm Nance, you are in caps lock on Twitter or Threads, and I imagine you will be until the election. You are shouty even on social media. Good morning.
I have to be, especially when you have the geopolitical American democracy version of the Sudetenland being threatened with invasion and co-option by a fascist dictator. Yeah, I tend to get a little shouty.
Yeah. You would retweeted the Lincoln Project. We'll play that in a bit. You know who said, for those of you who cannot imagine the death of American democracy, we imagined it for you, and it's this great ad. We'll play some bits from it. But you just said in all caps, "This is not a joke, people. We are in danger." You also quoted my sister's state, North Carolina. Republican candidate for North Carolina Governor Mark Robinson calls for the killing of leftists and liberals. It is on tape in a church. Mm-hmm. And you said, what the absolute F? Watch this now. This is what I've been warning about. This is what you wrote a whole book about. They want to kill Americans, right?
And by the way, get on Amazon. You get that book for $7.
Yeah.
Because people I don't think quite understand that one of the most important things that you can do. And I had a talk with Dr. Doom this morning, Dr. Ledbetter, who said my latest Substack terrified him. But one of the things that you can do as a solution is what I do all the time. You must collect intelligence. You must collect as much accurate information, not with your own personal bias or liberal bias or whatever, but accurate information about the situation that surrounds you, which will affect you, your family, your wife, your friends, and your community. Yeah. And I intend to write a Substack on some of those solutions. But the number one thing you have to do is you have to gain that information. And the Lincoln Project's video is not a joke.
No kidding.
None of this is a joke.
Let's play a tiny bit. Let's just do 10. Let's start with 10. Hang on one sec so you can see
November 5th, 2024. Donald Trump defeats a divided and dispirited Democratic campaign. On January 20th, 2025, Donald Trump is sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. Unfortunately, he keeps his promises. Trump seizes control of a divided government, signing hundreds of executive orders implementing Project 2025. Trump replaces over 50,000 civil servants with hardline MAGA loyalists. The federal oath of office now requires declaring loyalty to the president, not the Constitution.
That's just the beginning of it. Your piece is Trump's Ministry of Revenge and Retribution. And as you keep saying, this is not a joke. This is not a drill.
No, it's not. And the funny thing is that people go, gosh, Malcolm, you're getting more exceptionally shouty as time goes on. I am not an academic, okay? I can't be Tim Snyder, who is brilliant. I can't be the even more brilliant and critical Ruth Ben-Ghiat.
Yeah.
I cannot sit there and just calmly espouse to you just precisely what's going on. I am a Navy chief. I am an intelligence chief. My job is warning, all right? And when I get shouty, things are very dangerous. And this isn't just my usual cheery old shoutiness because I love being a chief. We are in danger. That's what the tweet says. And now we have ourselves, we're coming apart. The Lincoln Project's right, a dispirited and divided Democratic Party. And as I've been doing over the last couple of months, I've been telling you all about your single issues now need to go out the door. There's one issue, saving democracy. And that, I just watched that video again this morning of the Lincoln Project.
Yeah.
About him having, declaring public protests illegal.
Yeah.
Letting the National Guard shoot people.
He ordered,
all of which is a federal act, a president's official act. This is now the law of the land if he decides it. And I am frightened that our own idiocy, that our own self-serving attitudes will destroy everything that originated in my city of birth, Philadelphia, the American experiment. And I don't like it one bit.
And Malcolm, you've said it. We've all said it. Nobody is coming to help us. If you look at this, the media, the last 2 weeks, holy crap! You retweeted Stephen Beschloss, who said, "I'm really tired of the Washington Post and New York Times trying their damnedest to force Biden to drop out of the race." You retweeted Billy Nelson, who said, "42 days, 119 until the election. I will back Joe until he is sitting comfortably behind the Oval Office on January 20th, 2025." The rapey Cheeto. Have some respect, have some balls. We back Biden, riding with Biden. And I mean, we've been playing, Malcolm, your friend Maxine Waters, Jasmine Crockett. You retweeted Isaiah Martin, who said, "I'd like to reiterate that the Black Caucus has not wavered 1 inch in their support for President Biden, not an inch. They understand the stakes of this election. There's no time to play around. It's time for everyone to unite to beat Trump and his Project 25 foolishness." Here.